Guru Parampara. I offer my respects to His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, who is very dear to Lord Krishna. O spiritual master, I offer my respects to you. You are servant of your Guru, Saraswati Goswami. You are kindly preaching the message of Lord Chaitanya and delivering the Western countries. Panchatattva mantra. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gauri Bhaktavinda. Hare Krishna mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So usually as a practice in life, when we are beginning anything, if we remember Prabhupada and if we remember Panchatattva and if we, chant the Hare Krishna mantra, then everything becomes very auspicious. So as a practice, even, when you're stepping out of your house, you're going to office or you're going for some journey, going to some other, traveling by air or by train. So it's good to chant the Hare Krishna mantra so that Lord protects us and our journey is nice, comfortable, beautiful, and we safely come back home. So these are the small practices we should try to include in our life so that, Krishna is always there with us. Always, although he's there as Paramatma inside our heart, but when we chant, we remember him and we request him to please be with us all the time. Yeah. So these are small things. We are starting some new job, some new project, or you want to try some new dish in the kitchen. Anything, any small thing. Your son is going to a new job, or in fact, when I get a new dress, I mean, I'm talking about myself. When I get a new dress from the market, so I wear it, and the first thing I do is I go in my altar and I show it to Jagannath. So I have Jagannath at home. So I go and show it to them. See, what do you think? Is this dress looking nice? So it's a matter of developing relationship. So you treat God not as just God. So Krishna becomes like your family member. So you go there and you talk to him and when I'm going out, usually when I'm going out of the house and I'm locking the house, so I tell Jagannath, see, I'm going out, I'll be back after some time. So how will you treat if you have elders in your family, if you have your mother-in-law or your father-in-law, or you have any other elder in the family, parents, what do? You just tell them, right? I'm just going and I'll come back after some time. You tell them, right? Similarly, when you're going out of the house, tell them that, Lord, I'm going out for some work. I'll be back soon. So, be comfortable. Water is there with you, drink, and I'll be back soon. So it's how you bond with the Lord. It's how you don't treat them just as some God. You treat it as if he's a family member. So then Krishna will always be in the center of your life. Yeah. So these are the small things which we must remember while we are practicing Krishna consciousness is nothing but your mind is always absorbed in Krishna. Mind is always thinking about Krishna. So let's begin our class today. Actually, the Bhakti Vriksha week 26, that is today, as per our curriculum, our syllabus, you remember in week 19, we did a cultural program. So similarly, it was some kind of a cultural today, but due to my other studies that I'm doing, my exam is coming up next week. So I could not, you know, gather all of you and prepare this program. So then I thought, okay, let's have, one-to-one discussion, your doubts, if you need any help in practicing bhakti or any other thing you want to ask. So it can be like one-to-one question answer session. So from week 27, it will be every time a module changes. So for 10 classes, it's a module, then another 10 classes, another module. So we have finished another module, so we take a break. So since we could not have the cultural program, so I thought, okay, let's have a question answer session. So you can all raise your hands and it's open to you all. I'm listening. You have to raise your hand. Otherwise, Sora will not get to know who wants to ask a question.
So Mataji, the questions can be related to anything.
Yeah, preferably our classes or preferably about Krishna or some story if you want to know anything. Uh, I would appreciate if it is related to our classes because that is where my knowledge comes in. Beyond that, I don't know if I'll be able to help or any other problem that people are having in their families or practicing bhakti. Even that also, those kind of questions also we can take. Sometimes people have some problem in their families and they're not able to do their japa or anything. But probably it's good if it's related to Krishna. Yeah, you can go ahead, Mataji. You can ask your question.
There was a question which I had sent Mataji. It was regarding Ravana.
Regarding Ravan.
Ravana.
Okay.
His brother Vibhishan, he was still alive or something like that. Remember,
I
Mataji? You
actually
said
I
that you
was
had.
searching. I was searching a lot of information, but in scriptures, I don't figure it is more of like how what do you say hearsay. From people we listen that Vibhishan is alive and still there, and Hanumanji is there, and like that, 7 8 people. I also searched, but in scriptures as such, I did not find any confirmed information. So that is why I did not tell anything. Yes, people do say that these personalities are alive, they are still in this material world, but since I did not find any proof in the scriptures, so I did not ask you anything. I've also heard about all these people, yes. But usually we go as per the proof. If the scriptures say there is a proof, means then we can be 100% sure. But otherwise,
There's someone in YouTube, Mataji.
yeah, but
YouTube
then
and
we don't you watch YouTube for any other. We believe only what Prabhupada has said or the Guru Parampara says it. If that is there, then we understand, then we accept it. If any video comes, then we don't accept it.
past about Prahlad, Mataji. Wanted to learn
Okay.
something about Prahlad.
Okay. Can mute.
I did.
Okay. Yes. What about Prahlad?
Something about his childhood, Mataji.
Yeah, so more about his childhood.
How did he become a bhakta, such a pure person? Was he like some kind of a reincarnation of a very devoted sadhu or something like that? How can children, because we teach our children, they don't become as pious and devoted like that.
Yeah, correct.
Mm.
So actually, for Prahlad, usually we'll say when he was in the womb of his mother's name was Kayadu. So at that time, he heard the entire, mm, all the topics about because his mother was in the shelter of Narad Muni because Hiranyakashipu had gone for meditation and these people, the devatas are attacked, thinking that Hiranyakashipu is not there and the kingdom is without the king. So let's attack. Anyways, the devatas were really tortured by uh, Hiranyakashipu. So the moment they saw that Hiranyakashipu is not there, he is gone for meditation. So immediately they attacked. So to safeguard his mother, Narad Muni took her in his ashram, like, and he kept her as his daughter. And then every day he would take Krishna's name and he'll tell about the stories and the pastimes of the Lord. So all those things Prahlad was listening because he was in the womb. So obviously, he heard the entire pastimes. Uh, as far as his previous Janma was concerned, I'm forgetting the name. One second, I'll just push my memory and try to think who was in the previous Janma. Hmm. I'll come back to it. I'm just thinking the name of his name in the previous birth. Meanwhile, we can take another question.
Hemant said he knows Mataji.
Yeah, please, you can share.
Hare Krishna. So Prahlad in his past life was Vishnu, demigod.
Prahlad is not
So,
Vishnu. Is Vishnu? No, no, no.
so in Vishnu in his avatar, when he is lying upon his brother and his wife is
Uh,
he's lying. Uh, there are some sadhus who are standing, Mataji, in front of the next. He's surrounding Vishnu. So he was one of
no, no.
them.
I'll tell you the story. I'll get back to her question. I have the story with me. I'll just read out that story to her about the previous Janma. Okay. Meanwhile, we can take other questions. Otherwise, if I start the story, we'll miss out. This is not, he was not former Vishnu. No, no, that is not
No,
correct.
he's not sorry. That is my. He was not saying that he's a form of Vishnu,
Uh,
but he's saying that
Anyways, I'll read out this story. Once we finish the other questions, I'll get back.
okay. So Prahlad, he was not a human. Definitely, he was a demigod, and where Vishnu lies, there was some uh, Tamil Nadu or something like that. There is a photo. There's a temple where there are some things relating that. So see, this is a punishment where he had to take a birth again in this form.
Okay. I'll read out the story. I think that'll be better. We'll save some time.
Sorry, are you reading that out, Mataji, now?
Finish other questions first because story will take time. No?
Okay. Hare Krishna. 10 points about chanting.
Yes.
हाँ, 10 rules are
Okay.
10 rules regarding chanting, Mataji, which you had said that you should not say bad things about
Other devotees.
devotees, and
Yeah.
then we won't the Lord would disconnect with us. I mean, we would lose out on our spiritual gains. Is that
Right.
right?
Yes. Yes, that's right. That's 100% correct. You will not get the mercy of the Lord.
So basically, what I'm trying to say is that if there is any kind of a fight or a bad situation, I have to patiently deal with it.
100% correct. You don't have to talk behind the back of somebody. If you have any issues, you can uh, heart to heart talk it out to that person. Or if that person is your senior, you can just say that yes, I got offended by this thing, and I did not like. So basically, you should not back talk. You should not say bad things about other people behind their back. Definitely, we are human beings, and while we are working together, we will definitely have, some issues. It's the even in bhakti life also we do get a lot of problems, but then we need to sort it out instead of criticizing the other person. So if you criticize behind the back, then definitely Krishna will not forgive. You have to ask forgiveness from that person only.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. So my question is that flowers using tulsi and flowers and all that during Aarti I have been doing after rain and hmm, hmm, hmm. So my question is, Mataji, fruits and flowers, when we bring to the altar, small little temple which I have, I ensure that I do.
Yes.
But small insects, flies, and all of that come. And what I try to do is only Monday use the flowers and fruits and everything for puja. But I do respect and do my prayers every day. But only Monday I give all those flowers and fruits and everything at the altar. Is
Um,
that okay, Mataji? Should we do it every day or how so? How is it?
yeah, that problem is there. If you have a house where insects and flies and everything will come and sit on the flowers. See, for as far as fruits are concerned, no, when you offer it to the Lord, you can put a tulsi leaf, offer your prayers, and you can cover it. You can cover it with a lid. It's not that if you don't cover it, Lord will not eat. Lord will eat. Lord will accept that prasad as bhoga. So, and as far as flowers are concerned, maybe just one flower. Maybe you don't have to really decorate it very nicely. but maybe one flower. And if you think it's really bad to control them, then keep it for some time and then remove the flower. At least offer. Usually, as a practice,
Night if I sleep, Mataji, and you no, so you mean flowers and fruit? Put oh, you go to office, then night. So night he comes back, then he removes. That's why all the so all day different different
yeah,
fruit.
ideally that is how it should be.
Uh,
Mm, even in my
that's
small
just Monday.
altar, also, I offer flowers in the morning, and the whole day flowers are there. And evening, I when I put the Lord to sleep, and when I before I close the altar, I remove all flowers, and I take the flowers in front of my family members and tell them to smell those flowers because it has been touched by the Lord, and then put it in a separate cover. And later on, when I get a lot of flowers collected, I either put it in the sand, or I put it in some running water in the lake. So that is the practice I do with flowers. But yeah, if your house has this issue, then when in the morning you offer and then you keep it for some time, and before you go to office you remove it, or otherwise you put a small curtain in front of the altar. You close a small curtain. At least flies will not come.
Thank you,
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna. I think 2 days ago there was in Odisha. She was in Odisha. I went to Jagannath temple, Mataji, with all people, and there was a long waiting time, Mataji. We couldn't get inside. Too many people. It was a
Mm.
Friday, so but anyway, darshan we got, Mataji. We went around. Uh, Haridasa, Haridas Thakur. We also saw the area, the circle, and
Uh-huh.
just the entire temple, Mataji. We went
Yeah,
around. It was very, very.
Puri, there are a lot of Vaishnav places. Um,
Yes, Mataji. The entire area.
yeah, correct.
Where full day we, Mataji, spent all these different places,
Yeah.
and of course Jagannath Mandir, then the Haridas Thakur Mandir, and some other women also. Something, something there is there, Mataji.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know, there's
Vimla
different,
Devi.
different. Vimla
There's a
Devi.
Vimla Devi temple.
Mataji, I think there was some woman. Don't
No,
know
it's
the
not
story.
woman. It's Mother Parvati.
Hmm.
There is a story behind that also. Every time when the bhoga comes, before Lord Jagannath is or when he takes it, before it is distributed to people, it goes to the temple of Vimla Devi. So she accepts that prasad, and then only it is distributed to. So the first person, Devi, to get the prasad of Jagannath is Vimla Devi, and Vimla Devi is actually Mother Parvati. So there is a story behind that also. So first she honors that prasad, and then only other devotees are get that prasad. Hare Krishna.
And a lot of different pots, Mataji, were on one on top of the other.
Oh,
There's so many things we saw there.
wow,
Yes.
very beautiful, very nice. Lucky. I'm yet to go to Puri. I haven't been to Puri.
But we couldn't see Mataji. It was very,
Oh,
very far. We had too many people there, so
yeah.
couldn't get very close to the main
We
altar.
have to be careful of what time we go, actually. Timing is very critical.
So Mataji, the question is the 10 points,
Okay.
out of which the seventh was that now what was the seventh point, Mataji, that we are supposed to go to? Oh, you had said that.
First, to
Ah,
commit sinful
this.
activities on the strength of holy name means you do.
No, no,
You,
sorry, sorry. What Vijay Mataji was saying that there are these rivers and all of that. You take a dip in all these holy rivers and all of that, which is not important. But Krishna, doing your daily spiritual routine to Krishna is important instead of all these comparatively. That's the first thing.
correct, correct. That is true. If you do just chanting, and then it is said that all holy places come and stand there when you are chanting. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna, Namaskar Mataji.
Namaste.
So I don't. I mean, there is this thing. I don't know. I don't believe in it. But when Ram was there, after 14 years, so there's some comparison that Mataji, uh, just like Ram, for 14 years he was banished. Similarly, Krishna's mother Devki was also in jail for 14 years. Is it correct? I don't know.
The
Just
number of
asking.
years. I don't know the number of years she was in. See, she gave birth to 8 children, no. So at least 8 to 10 years she must have been there. I don't know the number of years that she was there. I can just check. Any other
Okay,
question?
yes,
I'm
that is one.
searching
The
for that.
second thing is when Prabhupada, Mataji, when Prabhupada went to US, where
Okay.
did he land and where did he start his work?
He started in San Francisco.
Not Florida, Mataji.
One second.
Is there a temple in Florida, Mataji?
There is one second. I forgot in the US city.
Name Mataji, Florida ISKCON temple name.
ISKCON temple name.
Yeah, Mataji, Florida, if there is
It's
any sun.
Florida.
Mm. Are you looking into Google, Mataji?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, Mataji, I'll also try to do that.
I'm searching. You can take another question also.
Yes, please, Mataji, let me know if that you find the answer.
You can continue another question.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Mataji, Namaskar. 1 week, Friday, last Friday, before Friday. He's talking about the days of the week, Mataji. So, like for Monday, we believe it's Shiva, Tuesday, it's Hanumana,
Correct.
Wednesday, Krishna, Thursday, maybe, who is it?
Thursday is
Thursday.
generally day for Vishnu only.
That's a Thursday.
Uh,
Friday.
Friday is generally Durga Ma, the goddesses we worship on Friday.
Okay. Okay. I forgot about that, Mataji.
So this is New
Thursday.
York. He landed
Oh,
in New York.
okay. 1 minute. Okay. Thank you. Hare Krishna Prakhar's question is done.
So one Sanjay's question, I think we can discuss story of Prahlad.
Okay, ma'am, there's Hemant also. So there is Sanjay Prabhu,
Yeah.
then there is Hemant,
Okay.
and then
Okay.
after that, the story.
Okay. Sure.
Okay, Mataji, yes. So, Mataji, these threads we wear, no, Mataji.
Uh-huh.
So, how to ensure that we respectfully dispose this one?
Which thread?
Orange color, na? What is it? Show?
मौली जो हाथ में कलावा बांधते हैं.
हाँ, yes, Mataji. This.
Yeah, what to do? Either you bury it in the earth, in the pot, in the sand,
Hmm.
or you put it in the running water. Usually, I put it either of the two places. Either I'll
Mataji
put it.
saying that he has so many of them at home.
Okay, then you should stop wearing it because anything which has a problem in disposal, why wear it? See, our best protection is Kanthi Mala. The Tulsi Mala, the Kanthi Mala that we wear is our best protection. There is nothing, no greater protection than that. But that we can wear only once we have left onion and garlic and non-vegetarian food. So otherwise, if you don't want to wear anything, it's fine as long as you're chanting, because there is nothing more better, much better than Krishna's name. So if you can't dispose it properly, then it's better that you stop wearing it. I mean, why should there be a tension of all the time, where to? uh, where to put it when it's become old. Similarly, I see that so many people get different idols on, like Ganesh
Mataji,
ji.
should we burn it?
Okay, you can burn it. You have to ask whosoever gave it to you. I don't know. From my knowledge, Hare Krishna.
Hmm. Hmm. Hare Krishna Mataji, Bijal.
Hare
So
Krishna.
Vijaya Mataji and Bijal both went together to
Oh,
uh, Puri, to Jagannath, but there were so many people. Uh, we could see them from very far, so they looked very, very small. But yes, we did the darshan. And the
yeah.
second thing is that we got the b- chawal, special rice, I think they gave to, and
Uh-huh.
then at home. What do we do with this, Mataji? These things.
Okay, see this pink rice, no, even I have it at home. So what you do, there are two things. Usually, what I do is,
Mataji, there's something happening, right? Why is this changing?
yeah, I'm also thinking. Are you on Spotlight, sorry?
Yes, I made myself spotlight now for the third time. It's
Oh, is
changing
it?
again, again. Yeah.
Anyways, can I answer the question?
Yes.
So I have emptied that bag and put it in my fridge, and put it in a small bottle. And every time when I open the Ekadashi fast, when Paran time comes and I have to open that fast, I just take raw this rice and put it in my mouth. That is one use. So you can just have one single grain, and if there are other people in your family who are observing this fast, you can give one grain to them also. Otherwise, what do you do if you don't want to wait that long? Because this will not get spoiled. If you put it in the fridge in a bottle, it will not get spoiled. So every Ekadashi, you can just use this rice only for fast opening.
Can I keep it at the temple, Mataji?
No, no need, because it is already offered. No, it is already offered to the Lord. Don't keep it in the temple. Just keep it in the fridge. In a clean bottle, keep it in the fridge.
And this mala, Mataji, I mean the Jagannath Puri, they gave the thread also. What to do with the?
Okay. So you can wear it for some time and you can put it in the water along with some dry flowers, or you can bury it in the sand after some time when it becomes old. Same process that we do for flowers, you can do that also. You wear it for some time and Hare Krishna.
Mataji, is it true that if you keep it in your almirah where you keep your clothes, you keep it somewhere, your spiritual growth is happening?
Yeah, all those things are believed. But eventually, spiritually, you grow only when we are actually purely practicing bhakti. We are doing our following our four regulative principles. We are chanting. Actually, the bhakti grows with that. If you want to keep it in your almirah, eventually, after some time, ants will eat it, or it will grow fungus. Fungus will grow on it, on the rice. So better to use that rice, eat, and this thread. You want to keep it in your almirah in a safe where your money box is, you can keep that also. That is your choice. You can do that. Rice you can eat. Thread you can keep it in a nice clean cover and keep it in your almirah. That is also okay.
I do 4 rounds every Sunday, Mataji.
Okay.
I do Monday, I do separate beads for
What happened?
Monday. Sorry, Monday she does this chanting for this black Krishna.
This is Dwarkadhish, no?
Oh, Monday I do
Dwarkadhish.
this two separate Mataji. Is that okay?
See, you do how many number of different kind of japas you want to do, you do.
What is the
But
name
name,
again, ma'am? Dwarka?
I think it is Dwarkadish. Dwarkadish. Krishna, when he is in Dwarka, that's the, is it?
Hmm. Okay, Mataji. Okay. Yes,
So
Mataji. So you were
I
explaining?
I would suggest that don't confuse your life. You do different days you want to do. You continue doing your whatever practice you want to do. But the Hare Krishna mantra you do even if you do just one round, just one japa, one round mala, 108, you do it daily. Others, how you want to practice, it's your choice. But my suggestion is at least one round every day, Monday to Sunday. Please do that. And other chanting you want to do, you can do as you desire. Hare Krishna.
Uma Mataji, the Prahlad thing before that. So after his death, he became Ranga Vam Rangavantra. Rang Vandra.
After what?
After Prahlad,
Uh,
he became Ranga Varda.
where is it written? Which scripture is it written? Because once you take darshan of the Lord, you don't won't get another body. You'll go back to the Lord. You won't come back to this material world. Is there any mention in any scriptures of Rangavarda? Where have you read it? Which book and which scripture?
Raghavendra. Raghavendra.
Raghavendra. Raghavendra.
Raghavendra. This is after leaving Prahlad's body.
His brother. Okay, brother. became Raghavendra after that. And there is a tomb, there's a place somewhere there.
I am
There's
for
a
hearing it for the first time actually. I have no clue about it because, as far as I think, the way if you take darshan of the Lord, after that you don't come back. You That is what my understanding is. So if he gives me that book name, I'll also read. So
okay,
I
first
will.
time Mataji will send chat, Mataji.
Yeah. So quickly, let's finish that story Uma was asking before Hiranyakashipu, before Prahlad became son of Hiranyakashipu. So I have a small story. I'll just read out. So in olden times, there was a Brahmana, and his name was Vasu Sharma. And his wife's name was Sushila. And they lived in the city. There's a city which is mentioned as city of Avanti. I don't know where this city existed and now where this city is now. And they had five children, five sons they had. So the first four sons were very, very pious and they were very learned. Now this fifth son, these four brothers were very loyal and, they respected and they obeyed their father. But, the youngest son, he became attracted to a prostitute and he kind of lost his character. He became, he was fallen and he went into the wrong company and, he developed a relationship with a prostitute. At that time, in that birth, his name was Vasudev, Prahlad's previous birth. So, whatever good character that he had, that character was destroyed. So once what happened, there was a fight between the prostitute and, uh, Vasudev. Vasudev is the previous birth name of Prahlad. So both of them had a fight. And this day when they had a fight, it happened to be Narsimha Chaturdashi. Narsimha
Sorry,
Chaturdashi.
Mataji, can you please repeat just a little bit that he had
Yeah.
no good after that?
Yeah. So, his character was fallen. And once both of them had a quarrel.
Who, sorry, Mataji, who both?
The
Who?
prostitute and this boy, Vasudev, they fought. They had a quarrel. And both of them, were very angry with each other and they did not talk with each other. So, and that day happened to be Narsimha Chaturdashi, like the appearance day of Lord Narsimha. And both of them, because they were very angry and they were sad, they did not eat anything and they were awake the whole night. So, in a way, they kind of observed the fast, full day, full night fast, and they stayed awake on Narsimha Chaturdashi, on the day of appearance day of Lord Narsimha. both of them, they stayed awake and they did not eat anything. So it became like a pure 100% fast. Like usually when we fast, what do? We kind of eat something, right? We'll eat fruits, we'll have some water, we'll have some milk, something we'll have. So that day, both of them, they neither drank anything nor ate anything. And that day, by chance, it happened to be Narsimha, appearance day of Lord Narsimha. So this woman, actually, after death, uh, she became an Apsara. Apsara are the heavenly, you would have heard, the women in the heaven who are involved in dancing and singing in front of the Devatas. So this girl becomes the Apsara in the next birth, and she enjoyed the heavenly life. And this boy Vasudev, in the next birth, he becomes Prahlad as the son of, demon son of Hiranyakashipu. So that is the small story of, uh, Prahlad. So thank you for asking. Even I had to read, and I also was not aware of it. So with all of you, I am also learning new things. And like the scriptures are like an ocean, no matter how much you read, still you don't, it's like you don't know anything. So I remember Uma was saying that how we try to inculcate these qualities in our children of, chanting and doing good things, but our children, don't listen to us. So my suggestion is that maybe not in this birth, you are giving them good values, you are giving them prasad to eat, and if you're telling them to chant, so if they chant, so if not next birth, all this pious bank balance that they are collecting, it will help them in their next birth. So Krishna is keeping a record of all those things. So whatever good we are doing to our children, giving them knowledge about Krishna, making them eat prasad of Krishna, then all that is going to help them in their next life. If not this life, then next life.
One more question possible, Mataji? Uma Mataji is saying.
Okay.
Mataji, Prahlad, after marriage, did he have children? What was his? I think I
Yeah,
said that there were five children.
he ruled for thousands of years, and he became a glorious king.
Any children also, Mataji? Five children or something like that?
No, no, no. Again, as I told, I haven't read the biography of Prahlad. All we focus on is how great a devotee was, and we try to become a great devotee like him. So one day I'll sit and read Prahlad's biography, and then I'll tell you the entire story. Actually, once I was thinking that, once our 64 weeks Bhakti Riksha course is over, no, then we can, we can learn a lot of nice stories. Bhagavatam has got such beautiful stories of the Lord, and we will, but I think completing 64 weeks means this year, entire year, we will finish 64 weeks. Once that is over, then probably we will start learning stories from Bhagavatam. And beautiful stories of the Lord and his devotees are there in Bhagavatam. So I think we can start doing that after this course is over of 64 weeks. So does Ravi has to ask anything because he was calling me? I want him to speak to me now. Ravi Verma, does he want to know anything? He was calling me a lot of times, but I couldn't talk to him.
Mataji, is regarding a job, if something could be done, some help.
But I have no clue. He's not living here in Chennai, and I have no contacts in Vijayawada. He is in Vijayawada. I have no contacts there. Probably you can ask in the deaf community if there are people. You can write it to Samir. You can send a video to Samir that you're looking because Samir has a lot of contacts, and probably he can help you with this. And there are other deaf organization who. What is his qualification? Is he a graduate?
BCom finished, Mataji.
BCom is done. Yeah. So if you can tell Samir and what kind of job does he know computers and all? So he should get some
Not
other
much, but
qualification.
yeah, can do little bit.
Yeah. So just graduation actually nowadays doesn't help much. Probably you can send a video to Samir and ask if he can be of any help because I don't know anybody in Vijayawada who can help you. You can spread your a word in the deaf community if there is anybody knows.
Okay, thank you, Mataji. Thank you, thank you. Hare Krishna.
Fine. So how is Bhumika looking very sad today and how are other people? I hope all of you are doing good. So we'll wind up today's class. Fine. So that's it for the day. We can finish
Feeling
today's
tired,
class.
Mataji, just
She's
tired.
looking,
Not.
looking very tired. So fine, we can close the class. I hope you are. Please watch the video of 10 offenses of chanting. That's very, very important. All of you have the link. It's there on the ISKCON YouTube channel. So the chanting 10 offenses, you should remember it by heart so that you don't commit those offenses, you don't commit those mistakes. So please, whenever you find time, do watch those recordings of 10 offenses. Thank you so much. Uma, want to say something? We'll finish the class.
The new Ram Ram Lalla, Mataji.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I know people are talking about his eyes.
Yeah, Mataji, if you would have heard something, because people are saying
Yeah.
it's very different, very
Yeah, no,
he
but
has
the
some
way he
kind of.
constructed when he made the sculptor made that yogi he made it was different. And when the Pran Pratishtha was done, the eyes started looking different. So it's all Lord only. What can we say about the Lord? He's there, he's residing within the deity. So he's not any ordinary idol. Once the life is given to the idol, then actually Lord comes and sits inside. So we can just understand it that way. More than that, I don't know much about it. I've heard, yes, I've heard about it. So next Sunday, I have my exam. So maybe the class might be on some weekday around 9 o'clock. I will inform. So I have my exam on next Sunday. So probably Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, someday. I will ask whenever Saurav is available. We can have a 9 o'clock class. But next Sunday, definitely not. So any of the weekdays, I will keep the class. Okay. So I thought I'll inform in advance. Thank you. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shri Prabhupada ki jai. Thank you, Saurav.